Hi, I'm Jenna Pace. I'm standing right outside of City Hall Park in Lower Manhattan, and we're here to talk about the recent bans on online gambling. I actually have Rodrigo here. Thank you so much for doing this. Sure. He actually works for...
A bank.
A bank. And tell us what you do.
I do mergers and acquisitions.
Okay, excellent. And what are your opinions on the recent ban of online gambling?
Well, I think it's a matter of enforcement. It's going to be extremely difficult to enforce if it's an offshore company, let's say Bermuda-based. It's going to be very, very difficult to enforce. I also think that it's going to benefit the few companies that are actually offshore in the detriment of onshore companies. So I think it's an example of when this kind of it's like prohibition with alcohol. It just enforces, smugglers or contraband.
Are you a gambler yourself? Do you play poker?
I don't, but I own some stock in companies that do so.
Okay.
It's in my best interest that this legislation does not go through.
Okay, thank you so much for your time. We really appreciate it. All right, thanks. All right, let's get some more feedback. I have Jet here. We're standing outside of City Hall Park. Jet, how do you feel about the government banning online gambling? Do you have an opinion on that?
Well, I think that adults that are, willing participants should be allowed to do whatever they want.
Are you a gambler yourself? Do you engage in that activity?
I actually believe pretty strongly against gambling, but it's a personal decision, I think.
All right. All right, let's get some more feedback. This is Jenna Pace. We're still standing outside of City Hall Park, getting more opinions on this issue. We have Kaoru here. Where are you from, sweetie?
I come from Japan, originally Tokyo.
How long have you been here?
I think 3.5 years.
Okay, excellent. And are you a gambler? Do you like to play cards?
Yes. Well, I never done before when I was in Japan because it's kind of illegal stuff. And I moved to New York. I still loved it. I love crap, but I never played something cards.
The government in the United States is stopping online gambling. Have you ever gambled online?
No, I heard about that, but I never tried before.
Okay, but you just gamble with your friends?
Yeah.
Okay, interesting. If you were to gamble online, would you feel alienated if the government took that away from you?
I'm not quite sure about the point why they need to take off. Yeah, I mean, so many stuff is going on than gambling. I never heard something, bad stuff. Never, ever. So.
Stay tuned. Jerome, what do you feel the government has done by banning online gambling?
I think the government is so outrageous and dictating to people what they should be able to do and what they should not be able to do. I think a person should be able to gamble if they want to gamble. I really do.
And what do you think the government is going to ban next? This is an important question.
I think if the government can do this, they can do anything.
Do you feel that taking away online gambling is wrong?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, well, thank you so much for your time. We appreciate it. All right, and we're standing next to Marius, and he is from Amsterdam, am I right?
Yes, you are.
And what are you doing here in New York?
On vacation.
Oh, excellent. Do you like our city?
Very much.
Is it one of the first times you've been here, or have you been here before?
First time, yes. It's the first time, but not the last time.
Excellent. We'd love to have you back. Well, we're here asking about the government's recent ban on online gambling. Do you have an opinion about that?
I don't like gambling at all.
You don't gamble yourself?
No, never.
Not a card player?
No.
And just one more question. Do you think that this ban on online gambling will lead to further restrictions for Americans?
That's possible, yes.
Okay.
That's not a good way, I think.
And why do you feel that it's not good?
Just for, one gives another, and you get ever more restrictions, and that's not a good way, I think.
Absolutely. Thank you so much for doing this for us. We appreciate it. Okay. All right. So there you have it. We got some opinions on the recent ban of online gambling, and this is Jenna Pace for Really Big Networks here in downtown New York. Hope to see you again.